Hi guys! Aloha! Aloha kakahiaka, aloha ʻaina, aloha awakea, wherever you are. Hi, welcome to beginner hula. So you're gonna give it just another second. All right. It's a very exciting day for me today because I finally got all my stuff. I just moved here in December to New Zealand, and so we had all of our stuff coming over on a big pallet, and that included all of my dance stuff, all of my books, everything, and it finally arrived yesterday. So it left Los Angeles at the beginning of January, and it finally got delivered to our house yesterday. So I'm so excited because I finally have all my things that make me feel normal, that make me feel comfortable, all of my research things, all my things that inspire me, all my costumes, all my pa'u skirts. I only had the one pa'u skirt. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. So now I can decorate my dance room, all that good stuff. All right, so let's get into our class. Let's go through all the normal stuff we always talk about first. First of all, don't forget, even though this is hula and this is a beginner class, don't forget that this is still something physical that you're doing with your body, and I want to make sure you're paying close attention to how your body feels today and making sure you're keeping this healthy for yourself. I'm not there to give you adjustments and make sure that you're doing things like protecting your back and all that stuff, so it's really important that you just keep close attention on that. You're dancing at your own risk, and so I want to make sure that you are just putting your attention on that. Second of all, if I know everybody's out of lots of different work situations and all that stuff, but I know everybody knows the importance of supporting our small businesses where we can. So if you can and you are able to make a donation to the Los Angeles Belly Dance Academy, which is the studio in Los Angeles that I called my home for many years, and I still do, please throw them a few bucks if you like this class and the other things that they're doing to help everybody keep dancing and keep busy in these times. I want you to check out the other classes they have to offer because there are all sorts of really fantastic instructors, whether you're into belly dancing or you're thinking about getting started, or if you're kind of getting into hula. And then also Leilani's been teaching. She taught one workshop, a beginner's workshop, and I think there's another one coming up. So there's really exciting stuff happening just for you. And I want everybody to take advantage of it because it really is such an opportunity to transport yourself somewhere else and learn something new and get yourself moving around. And it can really do wonders for how we're all coping with everything going on these days and keeping ourselves safe and healthy. Okay. Last but not least, don't forget, if you're new here, if you have another hula teacher outside there in the real world, make sure that you're checking with them first before you take lessons from another hula teacher, because that is important to do. You want to make sure you're showing respect for your kumu or for your teacher, and making sure that they are in the know and that you're doing everything with their permission. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with our regular warm-up. Same thing we always do. We'll warm up, we'll stretch. We're going to stretch our hands. We're going to work on that strength and dexterity and control in our hands. Then we'll do some basics, and then we're going to learn a new move today called the uehe. We're going to go over it. We'll break it down. We'll do some drills with it, and then we'll get into pushing forward on our choreography, Wahine Ilikea. All right, I posted the little Google Drive link there in the chat, so if you haven't seen that yet, you can add it on there. And yeah, okay, so I'm trying the speaker again today. We're gonna try that out because I don't know about you, but when the music's loud, it kind of gets me a little bit more pumped, and so I just want to try and use the speaker. It didn't work that first day when we tried it, and so that's okay. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we're fine anyway. We'll still be covered. Oh, and if something happens to the music or if something happens to the live feed and it gets cut out, come back. Stay with it. Stay here. Look for the link. We will come back. So just don't give up. Just run the choreography or whatever you can do. Keep going. Okay, so start with our ʻami warm up. Remember, we're starting with our feet nice and wide apart to help us warm up. We're going to be really wide apart here. and we're gonna bend nice and low right here. So follow my tempo. We wanna match each other, our tempo and direction, and listen for when I call switch, because I want you to switch directions at the same time. When I bring my feet in, they're a little bit less than shoulder width apart, and they're super, super straight. The goal here is that we're teaching our feet where to stand, and they're standing at the healthiest position for us when we were just standing upright. We want to build this habit into our feet, feeling comfortable, staying nice and straight, as opposed to like all this kind of stuff, which is how we usually stand or whatever, and then later on down the years, we kind of pay for it, right? So we want to build healthy habits whenever we can. Super straight feet, a little less than shoulder width apart. But to start, we're here. Feet pointed straight forward, bend in your knees. Okay, here we go. Let me know if the sound is bad or whatever. Just take it up. All right, back left. Here we go. Back 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and stop here. Double time. Ready? Back. 1, 2, 1, 2. Push around. Big circles. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and switch. Here we go. This side. 1, 2. Keep your shoulders still. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and stop here. Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and so the other way. Back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep your shoulders still and switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good job. Keep going. Go ahead, bring the feet in and switch. We go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and let's swing around for 4. Step 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and switch. Stay here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and Hula this way. Left foot. Step 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Switch. 2 up, 2 down. Right here. 1, 2, 1, and drop. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, 1, and drop. 1, 2, and let's switch. 1, 2, 1, and drop. 1, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, glide, and again switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, drop. Stay low, stay low. Up. 1, 2, 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, and let's switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, and up. 2, drop. Good. Roll your shoulders. Let's stretch. And up on your toes. Reach up, 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 up. Good. Up and down into squats. Reach up. Good. Keep going. Get low on those squats. Reach up. Hold. And down. Hold here. Up and over to the left. reach. Switch. Hold here. Shoulder. Switch. Reach up. Nice flat back. Reach for the 3. And side to side. Reach. All the way down. Over to the right. And let's turn, lunge. Make sure you feel the stretch in this back calf. So drop that heel down. Roll. Now when I wake up and see the morning sunshine, it's a picture of perfect. I just feel so survival. I hold your body close and feel your skin there to hide away. Good, hands here. I'm gonna lunge down as far as you want to, so listen to your body. Sit up tall. Hands up and down and turn. Balance here. And then pull your toes back, stretch the back of your leg. Good, push up back to center. Left. And turn it lunge. Down in the valley. Confusion and horror. Need no money, I believe in the street. Feeling that back half back there. Hands here. And lunge down. And stretch the back of your leg. Good, push up. And bend your knees, roll up. Good job. You're feeling warm. Okay. Let's go into our aloha drill. So remember, we're going to sway back and forth. I want your feet, again, a little less than shoulder width apart. Keep that bent position, this ʻaihaʻa position, because if you're standing up too tall, we're not able to go as far on each side, right? We have no range of motion if we're standing up tall. We want to bend low so we can push out. Okay? Keep your shoulders steady. Keep your shoulders still. We're going right and left. And your hands, when they're out, we're here, right? Up, down, up, down. If you notice your forearm doing a lot of work, ooh, hi, calm it down. Just focus on your hand only. Your forearm is only supporting your hand there for this. I want all your attention to be right here, this part of your hand. Keep your fingers closed. Keep your thumb tucked in. Careful you're not pushing your thumb out like this, okay? And careful you're not curling your fingers in like this. So we don't want this kind of thing. We want just this. That's it. That's the star of the show right there. Then when we come in, I want you to feel the exact same thing. Stretching in, relaxing out. Stretching up, relaxing down. Stretching in, out, up, and down. All right, here we go. Hopefully this sounds okay. It's a new sound situation, so let me know if it's not. Here we go. So we're gonna be here, and ha'a, ha'alava, right, left, right, left. Keep the feet flat, right, left, right, left. Good, hands out. We go up. Up. Keep going. Push. Push right, left, right, left. Keep the arms up, right. Ready? Let's immerse. Step straight forward. Left, Ihope. Back. Keep going. And in. Imua. Keep going. It's Ihope. Okay, hands down just for a second. Bring back your ha'alava. Right, left, right, left, right. And drop for two. We're going to go down to 1, 2, up. Back up here. Okay, ready? We're going to imo. I want you to keep your feet super straight. Ready? We're going to go down, up, down, up. Ihope. Keep these shoulders still. Hands back out. Keep going. Almost done. Stretch, relax. Stretch, relax, lava. Good job. Good. Feeling warm? All right. Okay, let's do a little bit more basics. So far through this class, we've learned our kaholo. We've learned our ha'alava, which we just did. So don't forget, your kaholo is 2 steps to the right and 2 to the left. Our kahela is, or hela, pointing out, right? Don't forget through all of these that we're keeping the hips swaying. So we're going to be working on our side kaholo too. Side kaholo. We want to keep the hips swaying while we're doing this because the hip sway, in addition to just looking nice, it also helps balance our weight, right? Helps us keep our upper body still because we're pushing the weight back and forth from the middle of our bodies instead of needing our whole body to do it, okay? So let's do some basics, keep continuing our warm-up, and then we'll work on our ue hands. Here we go. Kaholo. Good. Look out, watch your hands. Look right, look left. Look right. Imua. Here we go, kahalo. Ready, hands here. Keep going, push. Side to side. Ready, hands up. Keep on, hands up. Ihope, hands down. Back to center. Ready, side kaholo, slow. We're gonna go side, right, left, right, tap, left, right, left, tap, right, left, right, tap, left, right, left, tap, right, left. You ready? Let's go. Double time. Right, left, sway right, sway back, right, left, right. Good, keep going. Kaholo. Good job. Change the hands. Ready? Smooth. Other side. Keep going. Keep it up. Make it smooth. And lama. Good job. Good job. Okay. I hope you're nice and warm because we're going to work on those uehes and they're no joke. Okay, so I like to break down uehes with 3 different elements, right? I like to start from the ground up on these. Now, if you've never done an uehe before, I want you to start from the ground and work your way up in terms of kind of building that coordination, okay? So first of all, we have the timing of our feet, all right? We want to do a step and a puff out. Our uehe looks like this, right, left, right, left. So what I'm doing is I'm puffing my knees out here like this. So the timing of this, if we start with the feet, I'm going step, puff out, step, puff out, step, puff out, step, puff out. You want it to be nice and strong, so when you're wearing your pa'u skirts, you see that puff out motion, right? Now this is important. I want to make sure, if you haven't done this before, I want to make sure you feel that uehe in the ball of your foot, not the side of your foot, right? Because if you think, oh, I need to puff my knees out, you might think that you need to go like this on the sides of your foot, and you're sort of putting your ankle in a really vulnerable position. And but I see people doing that sometimes, and I'm like, oh, honey, that looks painful. But even if you can't feel the pain, I don't want to put your foot or your ankle in a vulnerable position. I want you to concentrate the weight in the ball of your foot. I want you to go onto the ball of your foot and turn your heels in. Okay, so if you're feeling that, that's where you should feel it. Here, it should feel nice and strong. You shouldn't feel like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So here, here. So make sure that you're feeling that in the ball of your foot, right? Center of your foot. Here, turning. Okay, so that's your feet. So that's the timing of your feet, right? We're here, ʻaina, make sure you're bent. We're going step, puff, step, puff, step, puff, step, puff. Sometimes when I teach this and I'm like, step, puff, then I realize that I'm doing really big steps and then all the students start doing big steps too. Don't do that. Okay, do what I say, not what I do. Small steps. Remember, keep your audience's eyes where you want them to be. We don't need them looking at our feet. What's the point? We want them looking at our hands, we want them looking at our hips, whatever we're doing up here. We don't want our feet stealing a show with these big old wehe steps, right? Like this. So just keep it light here. Right, left, right, left. Okay, good. So we've got the timing of our feet. Again, next we're coming up to our knees. We're puffing out. We want it to be nice and strong, right? If this hurts, that's good. It's a good hurt. No, only if it's a good hurt. Watch it. A good hurt is a good hurt. But your wehe should be physically challenging, okay? If it's not physically challenging, you better bend lower and you better puff out bigger because this is gonna be a good workout for your quads here. So want to make sure that you're puffing out as much as you can. And then these little, hi, hello, give me a little wehe. If I'm wearing a polo skirt, look at this tiny puff. No. Big, 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 big. Okay, that's your knees. Next, let's go up to our hips. So our hips are pushing side to side. When we drill this in a second, we're going to practice going back and forth from ha'alava to uwehe. Ha'alava to uwehe. Just a regular sway, sway to an uwehe. If you see, when I go back and forth, my hips are doing the same thing, swaying back and forth, pushing, pushing, okay? Use these muscles here to help swing out for you, and make sure that you're bending low enough so that you can put enough weight on each side and keep the upper body centered. Because what we don't want is this. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean, okay? When we do wehes in class and I can see all the students, when we start drilling it, I see all the heads go like this. We want that to stop. We want totally still here. And you're just pushing side to side here with your hips, okay? But that's why I say kind of focus on one thing at a time. If you're new to this and you try to do everything all at once, it can feel really kind of frustrating and a lot. So if that's how it feels for you, break it down. Start with your feet. Get the timing of your feet. Step, puff, step, puff, step, puff, step, puff, okay? The other thing I want to say, one more thing about the knees too, is I want your puff to be the same for both knees on each side. So when you're doing your right side, your puff looks like that, but your left side, it looks the same. So what can happen sometimes is you think right. So see how right can go out further? Left, right, left. You don't want to lean on one side or the other. Keep it centered. Right, left, right. Both of your knees are going out the same distance, no matter what side you're on. Make sense? Okay, so let's practice this drill. Let's do these going back and forth. I want you to challenge yourself. If you already know how to do uwehes, I want you to challenge yourself by getting really low, okay? And if you are already feeling really strong, then I want you to get very, very low. My students know what I'm talking about. Very low, okay? All right, but give it a try. Listen to your body. Listen to your knees. Take a break when you need it, and really try and, keep yourself in that nice straight line here. We're doing our wehes, so we're not leaning forward like this, even if we're getting tired. Our body goes like this when we're tired, when we're bending. Make sure your tailbone is pushed in, that your shoulders are in line with your hips, are in line with your feet. Okay? All right. Let's do it. We're going to try a new song, so if we get kicked off, come back, okay? Here's my song. Hold on. Yeah. All right, let's try it. All right, remember to get really low, okay? We're here. And let's start with our ʻāina, right? Left, right, uehe, right, ʻāina. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uehe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going, uehe. ʻāina. Push. Push. Hold the shoulder still. Keep going, uehe. Right, left, right, left. ʻāina. Keep going, uehe. Stop. Keep going. ʻāina. ʻāina. Uehe. Let's see. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Think about the timing of your feet. So we're going step, puff, step, puff, step, puff, step, puff. Keep going. Keep it big. Keep it big. Keep going. Push. ʻāina. Right, left. Get your hips to do the exact same thing, whether you do your ʻāina or your uehe. Uehe. My gentle breeze, and my mele, ʻāina. Uehe. Push, keep the shoulders still. We go to the end. Push. Feel the burn? If you don't feel the burn, get lower. Push, push. Go. Keep going, keep it big. Move the skirts. Mama. Good job. Yeah? Okay. So we'll incorporate that uehe into our drills a little bit more so we can start building those muscles, all right? So let's talk about our song. So you can go ahead and get some water, switch to, check out your Google Drive folder with your resources. We're just gonna go talk for just a second because I wanna get into the next part of our choreography. Next week when we're reviewing this portion, we're gonna talk a little bit more about some of the folklore and some of the issues facing Molokaʻi. But let's go to our Google Drive resources link in the meantime. And let's go to our lyrics sheets. Okay, so you'll find your lyrics in that Google Drive folder, right? Yeah? Okay. We're gonna go into the next verse of this. Okay, our kahea is nani vale. So everybody try that. Call out nani vale. Let's try it again. Nani vale. Good, one more time. Nani vale. Good job. All right. So nani vale is our kahea. We want to call that out every time he's singing this verse. Okay, so in this verse, he's really describing these certain places, right? And one thing that's kind of cool that I found, I mean, I'm sure everybody else knows about this already, but I can now create maps in Google Maps that have certain places pinpointed. So I made one for this song that pinpoints the different places. So instead of me having to put a whole, like all these screenshots of Google Maps in the Maps folder, there's now just one map you can click on the resources page, and you can see where all this stuff is. You can see where all these places are pinpointed on the island of Molokaʻi. So check that out so that you can get a sense of where geographically we're talking about these places. So this verse is so beautiful. He says, Nani vale no na vai lele uka. So let's break that down. We know that nani is beautiful, all this beauty, right? Beauty or just beauty everywhere. Don't forget, you know, Hawaiian words are not so much like English words where we have beauty is like a noun, beautiful is an adjective, or like beautify, I guess, would be like a verb. Our Hawaiian words are much, keep it simple. They can all be used for all of those things, right? So nani can, if you say kanani, then you would say something like the beauty, it would turn it into a noun, or we're talking about just something that describing something as beautiful, then it is something that is nani, right? So we have nani vale, no, so we have all this beauty that's surrounding us. Na vailele uka. So vailele is our word. If you break it down, you have vai and lele. Vai means, what does it mean, anybody? It means water, right? Water. And then lele is falling. So vai lele is waterfall. All right. And then we also know, let's practice our, what are those articles? If we say ka vailele, ka vailele, we would be saying the waterfall, right? He vailele, we would be saying a waterfall. And na vailele, we were saying the waterfalls, right? We're pluralizing it. Na pluralizes these nouns for us. So we're talking about waterfalls, plural. Waterfalls everywhere, right? Na vailele uka. Now uka, what does uka mean? Uka is a really valuable word to know. I mean, they're all valuable, but uka means the uplands, right? So if you're ever on the islands and that's why you hear people use mauka and makai as directional terms to describe where something is, right? It's a good frame of reference. If you're on a little island, sometimes north, south, east, and west doesn't help you as much as mauka, towards the mountain, upland, or makai, towards the sea. If you know which way is the ocean and you know which way is inland, then that becomes an important frame of reference for you directionally while you're on the islands. So uka is the uplands. So kawai navailele uka, we're talking about these waterfalls that are up in the uplands, right? In particular, we're talking, there's a whole bunch of waterfalls in this little area that are called the Seven Sisters, a whole bunch of waterfalls. And that includes these three waterfalls, Hina, Haha, and Mo'oloa. So those are three waterfalls that are pretty close together, I think all within like 1 square mile of each other. And they're really, really high. So this is in the uplands of Kamalo. So Kamalo Gulch is this big area that is really, comes in like this. And it's really, really, really super high up there. And you have these different waterfalls coming down. So that's what we're talking about here. And again, you can see it on the map where this actually is. Navai e kolu I ka uru vehi vehi. He says, again, vai, that word we have there is water, right? And so if I say ka vai, then I would be saying the water. He vai would be a water, right? Na vai would be the waters, right? We're pluralizing it, the waters. So the waters, navai e kolu. E kolu is our number. If anybody knows what number it is, it is number 3, right? You have ekahi, elua, ekolu, eha, elima, ekahi, elua, ekolu. So we're talking about, again, these 3 waters, these 3 specific waterfalls that he's talking about here. Navai ekolu ikaulu vehi vehi. Kaulu vehi vehi is this beautiful kind of, think of ulu vehi as things that are, it's very verdant, right? Vehi is something that's like adorning. It's like an adornment, and ulu is something that's growing. So it's very verdant. So we have these 3 waters in all of this kind of verdant growth everywhere. O Kamalo of Kamalo Gulch again. Ikamalie. So again, malie, we have that word. Oh no, we have malie in our ʻohana. Malie, that in that peacefulness, in that stillness, right? So we're looking out at Kamalo. And we're looking at Kamalo with all this beautiful, everything. It's so rich with life. And it's all very peaceful. And you have these waterfalls coming down. So again, he's describing something that is so incredibly, it's so beautiful. And it's such an intense moment for him that it really inspired this song. And so he's describing it for us. So check that out. Check out those places. Look them up. Look at what they look like, because you will understand what would bring somebody to be singing this beautiful song about this place. All right, so let's dance about it. All right, so again, our kahe is nani vale, right? So we're going to be here. We're coming from, oh, let's make a little adjustment because when we come out of no kaheke, our hands were here, up, and then we held them there, and then the other side, we did the other side. We're not going to do the other side. We're just going to do the one side, okay? So we are holding our hands. Hands are coming up here at the end, no kaheke, and then bring them back here. Just let them come slowly back here, okay? So next we're saying nani vale no. Nani vale no na vailele uka. So hands are going to come from here. We're going to be kind of describing all this beauty that's all around us, right? And we're just going to do this with a kaholo. So we're just going to go right, left, right, left, right, left, okay? Next, we're saying na vailele uka. So I want you to kind of be imagining yourself standing in kamalo, looking up at all these waterfalls that are like surrounding you, right? We're gonna step, let's start with the feet here. We're gonna step diagonally, okay? I want you to step towards your left. So with the right foot, you're stepping that way. So remember, I'm mirroring you, so you're stepping towards your left, diagonally 1. Now I want you to turn straight behind you. 2, now step this way, right foot 3, and turn 4. Okay, so let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and your hands are gonna follow. So you're gonna be here. 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Okay, hands are just flat up like this. Here, facing up. Oh. Okay, looking up at the uplifts. Na vailele uka. Okay, again, let's add that to our nani vale. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little bit faster than that. So we're going nani vale no, na vailele uka. Okay, so just remember 4 steps. Let's try that a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right, now we're going to put our uwehe into play, right? We're going to uwehe right, left. Give me 4 strong uwehes. Okay, we're here. We just finished here. We're going to step straight into this. Right, left. Let me make sure I have my timing right. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right, so we just finished here. That. I want you, let's try this. We're gonna go, hands are gonna come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So again, let's just go, just our footwork as we step. We step right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Now uwehe right, left. Okay? So every 2 uwehe for our hands, we're gonna make waterfalls here. Ohina, ohaha, right? These are 3 of these waterfalls that are part of this big group. Hina, haha, and mo'oloa. Okay? So we're gonna be here. We just finished. I finished with my yeah. All right, so we're here. Left hand is up, right, left foot is up, and I'm gonna go here, right, left. Now from mo'oloa, we're gonna kaholo forward. We're gonna kaholo imua. Right, left, right tap, and then ihope, left, right, left tap. Okay, we're challenging ourselves today on coordination. That's kind of what we're pushing forward with these moves today. So again, let's go. We just finished here, right and left are out. We go wehe, ohina, ohaha, omo'oloa. Bring it down straight forward, and then we're going to make a wave here. So it's going to be back, wave, and in. Okay, so we're going down, wave, in. All right, I'm explaining this clearly. I have no idea, but let's try it. Let's go back to nani vale and walk all this through. Ready? Here you go. Nani vale. 5, 6, 7, go. Nani vale no. Na vailele uka. Uehe. Ohina. Ohaha. Kaholo. Omo'oloa. And back and in. Sorry. Hands go back and in. Good? Let's try that with music. Let's see if our speaker still works. Yeah, it's working. Here we go. Here we go, ready? And 5, 6, 7, go. And out, step, right, left, right, uehe. Imoa, kahulu. Yeah? Okay. Let's keep pushing forward, and then we'll run it a bunch of times because I really want to finish this verse before we go. Now we're saying navai ekolu, okay? So here's what our hands are going to look like for this. We're going to go, we just came in here like this. Now my hands are going to go to the left, wave, front, wave, both hands, okay? 3, ekolu, right? 3 waters, 3 waves. That's what we're doing. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this one you can go, give it a little bit more time because then we're just gonna hold there. So 3 waters. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, when you when you give this one more time, that double amount of time, don't make your arm movement take double the amount of time, just the wave. So you're still going 1, 2, 3, 4, hands back here, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your hands, that wave is what takes the double time. So what I mean is don't go 5, 6, or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that make sense? Okay, so keep it the double time in the wave only. Make sure your arms are nice and high and that you keep them nice and simple. This is another move where we have to watch out for like messiness in our dancing. We want to pull all the excess motion out. So we want to make sure we're not kind of dropping the elbows, not extending. All those things are things that sort of give you a little gangly here. What we want is nice and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's add the feet. We're going to do a kaholo with this. So we're here. Again, this is the coordination. So if this feels a little bit like your hands and feet are not agreeing with you, you just got to push through it and keep practicing it. Practice one at a time so you get them both. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is on your 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Ika ulu vehi vehi. We're going to roll here. Okay? We're showing all this beauty that's all surrounding us here. And that's just going to be another kaholo. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Okay, so start back with your waves. And 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good? Okay, let's add that on. Let's try it from the beginning of this verse. Nani vale. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait. I messed up the timing on that. Hold on. I gotta sing it. Here we go. Ready? Go back to Nani vale. Start again. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Nani vale no. And step. So na vai lele uka. And ohina. Ohaha kaholo. Omo oloa. Bring the hands back. Here we go. Kaholo. Na vai kolu. Ika ulu. Vehi vehi. Okay? Good. All right, last but not least, we're saying okamalo ikamalie. What we're gonna do is a holo holo on each side. Well, sort of a holo holo. We're gonna step forward a little bit. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go, the footwork is right, left, right, left, right, left, right, tap. But what we're gonna do is step forward with this. We're gonna go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, other side, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, tap. Okay? All we're going to do here is we're going to show kamalo in the stillness, ikamalie. Right? So we're here, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My hand at the top is turning. So I'm going like this, right? As I'm going forward with it here, my hands are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So make sure this top hand is starting out and then flipping in when this hand flips up. Here, 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 and open. Good? Okay. All right, so let's go back to, let's walk this whole verse and then we'll do it with music. Ready? So here we go. Nani vale. And 5, 6, 7, go. Nani vale no. Up. Na vai lele uka. Uehe. Ohina. Ohaha. Omo oloa. And back. Here. Kaholo. Na vai e kolu. Roll I ka ulu. Vehi vehi. Okamalo. And open. Switch. Ikamalie. Yeah? Try with music. And here we go. All right. Okay, get ready for Nani Vale. Here we go. Aha. Remember, nice and low. Nani Vale. Up. Uehe. Back. Kaholo. Roll. Yeah. Yeah. Do it again. Hanaho. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's any spots that aren't clear. Type it in that chat box. Here we go. Oh, you did that. Do it again. Sorry. Here we go. Ready? And nani vale. Step. Weʻ. Kaholo. Roll. Ah, stop, sorry. Other side. Okay, let's do it again. And I hope you're able to start, you're getting the choreography kind of in your muscle memory, that it's starting to sit in there, because we want to make sure that at a certain point we're starting to lift the performance up and out. So looking out, even though it's just you in your living room, wherever you are, I want you to be always dancing like you're dancing for an audience, okay? So keep that chin up. Remember, your posture, you want lots of space between your shoulders and your ears. That's going to help you kind of give that tall, sort of elegant posture without crunching in like this, right? Kind of like that. We want to keep up like this. You know, sometimes we say kind of pull your shoulder blades back or things like this, but I don't want it to feel too unnatural. But I think thinking about the space between your shoulders and your ears gives you that sort of instant lift. So that's what we want, especially for a song like this, which again can be a little tricky because it's faster than it sort of seems, right? But I want you to start lifting that up and out, projecting out. Okay, let's do it a few more times. Here we go. And in. Go straight into nani vale. Up. Weʻ. Kaholo. Okay, let's do it again. I might change that kamalo. It feels a little rushed. It feels like a little bit cluttered there. So I might simplify that a little bit. But let's keep practicing it with it anyway, and then we'll find out. We'll find out next week. Here we go, ready? Start here, nani vale. Aha, nani vale. Roll. Yeah. All right, you guys try it once without me. Give it a shot. Here we go. Okay, once without me and then once all together again, and then we'll be pow. Good job. Here we go. And back in. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, go. And step around. Right, left, right, left, lele, or weʻ, left, right, left, kaholo, front, iwa, and ihope, kaholo, and roll, and holo holo. To the right, now to the left. Yeah, good. Good job. Good job. Let's do it one more time together. And here we go. And nani bale. Step around. Wehe. Bring it in. Yeah. All right. Good job. Great job in class today, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to Beginner Hula. Please review this when this video is posted. And please also make sure that you are practicing this song without the video. If you only practice your hula looking at videos, then you are going to be one of these kinds of dancers. That's not what we want in hula. You gotta look at your hands, right? So transition yourself away from looking at the video. Use the video only as a reference for you to then be able to practice it with just the song itself. Please buy this song, Wahine Ilekea, Dennis Kamakahi. Your link to it is posted in the resources, and we want to support our Polynesian artists and their families. And then last but not least, homework for this week. What I want you to try to do is I want you to, so we did our hui, we did our chorus already. Now this is the first rule, this is a verse, then it's going to do the chorus again. So I want you to practice this going through those three all together. Chorus, verse, chorus. So connect these three all together. I want to encourage you to do that in between classes so that you're not just depending on getting that from the class itself. Alrighty, because again, you're going to dance like this. We don't want that, right? Looking at your hands. All right, thank you again, everybody. Mahalo nui loa. I hope you'll have a wonderful day and stay healthy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Please feel free to message me. Please feel free to send me videos if you'd like some constructive feedback at all on pretty much anything, especially your wehes. If your wehes are weird and you don't know why, send them to me. I can help you. You can also post in the group, or you could just private message me. Let me know if you have any questions, all that stuff. Okay, everybody have a wonderful day. I will see you next week. Mahalo and ahui ho.